Hi guys, today we are in front of you to give our group presentation. So we are a group of 4 members. It's me, I am. I do have my friend Faisal, Smith, and Asim with me. Also, we are going to talk on the topic Starbucks environmental sustainability and CSR initiatives. So in this presentation, we have used two different theories, such as Coach's eight-state change model theory and Simon's bounded rationality theory to assess the Starbucks strategic change. However, we aim to evaluate how leadership and decision-making framework helps to promote CSR and sustainable development. After comparing Starbucks along with its competitors such as McDonald's and Costa Coffee, we have also provided some suggestions on how uh, Starbucks can do much better. Now let's move on to introduction. Hi guys, today we are a group of 4 in front of you to give a group presentation. It's me, I am. I do have my friend Faisal, Smith, and Asim in front of you. Um, to present the Starbucks environmental sustainability and its CSR initiatives. So, in this group presentation, we are going to use two different theories. One is going to be Coach's eight-step model, and as well as we are going to use Simon's bounded rationality theory to access the Starbucks strategic change. We are aiming to evaluate how leadership and decision-making frameworks helps to promote a CSR and sustainable development of a company, especially the Starbucks. After uh, after comparing Starbucks with its competitors such as McDonald's and Costa Coffee, we are also going to provide some suggestions to boost its effect and boost its overall performance. So let's move on with the introduction. There, after introduction, now let's go to aims and scope of our report. So we are our actually aim is to examine the Starbucks sustainability and CSR initiatives. So we have actually used two theories for that one. First of all, we would like to understand how Starbucks is actually using the quotas model of change management and how it's emphasizing urgency, vision building, and cultural integration to execute it. Second, we have also used the Simon's theory to investigate how Starbucks decisions are affected by real-world implications. Or in other words, how it is affected by the real-world limitations such as cost, data availability, and operational complexity. Also, moreover, our report covers a comparison with its rivalry, as in competitors, for example, specifically McDonald's, Costa Coffee, to provide more context for its success. As well as we have also assessed the Starbucks ethical sourcing sustainability practices as well as its cleanliness. Moreover, and lastly, we have also studied the lastly this the study actually offers the practical solutions for improving Starbucks corporate social responsibility and environmental projects that would enhance Starbucks performance depending on the theoretical study and industry that we have done. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Asim Rahman and my student ID is 56411. And Starbucks CSR and sustainability initiative. Starbucks has included CSR and sustainability into their company culture. Among the few remarkable initiatives are cafe practice ethical source, granting coffee is cultivated and sold in an or environmentally and socially responsible way. Starbucks plan to run 10,000 greener store worldwide by 2025. These establishments generate less trash, use less energy and water. Starbucks, as per Starbucks 2023. The company use immigrants, young jobless people, and other to help underserved population. Starbucks, however, has difficulties even with this successor. Some observers criticize too much water use in the coffee manufacturer. Offers says it green marketing efforts are overstated. A problem called greenwashing. These criticism draw attention to the requirement of openness and constant development. Theoretical framework. This paper analyzed Starbucks' sustainability initiative using two fundamental theories. First, quarter eight step change model offers a methodical roadmap to managing change in an organization. Its power is in promoting change from start to finish, starting with creating urgency and forming coalitions to embedding change into company's culture. This model is especially relevant to Starbucks as its implementation initiative like greener stores, which required broad employee and stakeholder buy-in. Second, Herbert Simmons' bounded rationality theory outlined how decision makers make manage time, information, and cognitive restrictions. Managers accept for good enough options instead of the perfect ones. This idea fits the complicated, fast-moving food business where Starbucks must make sustainable judgment under pressure and uncertainty. These frameworks allow critical analysis of Starbucks leadership and sustainability decisions.
Hello everyone, my name is Smith Patel. My student ID is 63076. My friend discussed the slide number 1 to slide number 5 of this presentation. Now I am going to discuss slide number 6 and slide number 7. So slide number 6 is about application of Kotter's 8-step change model. So at Starbucks, they used the Kotter's 8-step change model to bring in more sustainable and responsible practices. First, they made everyone understand how important it is to act quickly. Climate change and farming issues were big problems. Then they built a strong team of leaders, workers, and partners to work on this change together. They come up with a clear plan like the Greener Stores program and ethical coffee sourcing. This plan was shared with everyone through training and messages to help things to go smoothly. They removed problems like giving support to workers and suppliers. Not only this, but also they celebrated small wins like getting some stores certified early, which gave everyone confidence. Then they made this change even bigger by bringing them to more stores and projects. In the end, they made sure these sustainable ideas become a normal part of the company. Now I discuss slide number 7 of this presentation. It is about application of boundary rationality at Starbucks. At Starbucks, the people who make big decisions do not always have full information on unlimited time. So instead of looking for the perfect solution, they go for a good enough one that works well in real life. This idea is called boundary rationality. For example, when Starbucks wanted to reduce plastic waste, they did not wait forever to find the best solution. They picked eco-friendly cups that were already available and affordable. That was a smart and quick choice. They also listen to suppliers, customers, and partners to understand problems better. But they know it's not always possible to get every details. So they use the best information they have and make quick and smart decisions. In short, Starbucks uses simple and smart steps to keep moving forward even when the situation is complicated or uncertain. That helps them to stay responsible and competitive at the same time.
Hi everyone, this is Faisal Ahmed. I will talk about comparative analysis. This slide compares Starbucks with its primary competitors. With a 4.88 star hygiene rating, Starbucks is seen as the most sustainable coffee brand worldwide, beating Costa Coffee 4.75 rating. Its sustainability perception value is 3.1 billion. Though it falls short of general opinion, McDonald's has concerned on sustainable beef and reducing plastic via its scale of good initiative. Owned by Coca-Cola, Costa Coffee has become better with certified coffee and Zero Landfilling Initiative, but falls short of ranking among the top sustainable chains in the UK. These findings indicate that Starbucks' constant comprehensive sustainability strategy has strengthened its ethical and clean image, thereby offering a competitive edge. Let's wrap it up. I will talk about conclusion. In the global food and beverage sector, Starbucks is a great example of sustainable leadership. Code's 8 step change vision and strengths sustainability by means of culture and organization. At the same time, the bounded rationality theory clarifies how Starbucks makes logical judgments with practical constraints, from sourcing issues to regional customers' behavior. Starbucks performed better in cleanliness and sustainability perception than competitors as McDonald's and Costa Coffee. The company competitiveness and responsibility have been maintained by its combination of ethical sourcing, artificial intelligence driven efficiency, and inclusive recruiting. Now, I want to recommend something about our presentation. To strengthen its sustainable mission and maintain its global leadership, Starbucks should continue integrating AI for optimizing supply chain, energy use, and customer service, then deepen ethical sourcing and expand inclusion focused hiring, then invest in employee leadership development and mental health resources. After that, establish regular channels for feedback from employee and customers, then benchmark with top competitors to identify areas for innovation and growth. Finally, enhance local community outreach and foster loyalty through grassroots engagement. Thank you, everyone.